Hello everybody and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. Today I've got a game for you in the Sherman III on Malinovka. As you can see from the matchmaking, it's a tier 5 game and we should get underway any second now. Okay, just wait for the battle time to click down. This is the British tier 5 medium, the Sherman III. And I'm using it with the sort of like the high explosive howitzer gun. There is a range of guns that you can get on this. There's a much more sensible, sort of like the American M1A1 gun that you can mount, but I prefer using howitzers, so I just find it more, it's more of a laugh. So we set off. As you can see, the enemy team have a lot of heavy, a lot more heavies than we do. They've got 2 KV1s, a KV1S, and we've just got a KV1 and a OI experimental, which could make things interesting if they all, if all their enemy heavies push up in the same direction. I was planning to go up onto the hill, but as you can see from the minimap, a lot of our team are heading in that direction, so no one was coming to this spot here at F7, which is a good sort of spotting a location. Gives your team a lot of sort of vision on where a lot of the enemy are going. Spot this Matilda off in the distance, wait for my reticle to zoom in and get a shot into him. He gets taken out. Now I just want to peer over the top of this ridge. But by the time I stopped faffing about, all the enemy have disappeared. So to stay up here, having a look. There's that Panzer 1C spotting all our tanks there in the corner there at J3. We've got no shots at him. He gets taken out by the Marder. Still haven't spotted anything, and now I decide to do something really dumb, which is edge out this side, out of the the cover of the bushes, and see if I can spot anything. Which is, I don't know why I would imagine that I would. So I don't have sixth sense on this tank, which means I've been spotted, and the enemy artillery have started sort of like pounding that location there to take me out. I'm not going to stay there because the enemy team have a bishop, and he's got an amazing reload speed. I've got a bishop myself, and it's just ridiculous how fastly you can sort of reload. I've sped up the replay now to ×2 speed because I've decided to go up on go up onto the hill, as was my original intention, and it's going to take me a little while to get up there with the Sherman III sort of top speed. So it does about 32, is that 33 going uphill, which isn't too bad, but it's still, it would still take me forever to get up here. So back to normal speed. As you can see from the minimap, the enemy have got a couple of heavies up here already. KV1 and KV1S is coming up, and there's this M4 who's deciding to come on the lower part of the hill on Malinovka and press this DW2. He gets hit, and he's probably going to get taken out really quickly because he's just got no armor at all. So spot that the OI experimental was heading towards the M4 Sherman, so he went one way, I went the other way. He gets taken out by the bishop. I sort of try and slide into cover behind these rocks. As you can see, the artillery are on the ball in this game, and I've already been hit once and lost a quarter of my hit points, so I don't really want to be hit again. So back off, back onto the main part of the hill. There's just a KV1S down there at the foot at A7. I'm not sure if he's continued climbing the hill or if he's still down in that sort of lower section. So I'm going to try and spot him for our artillery. But the question is, can I spot him without him spotting me and me getting hit by the enemy artillery in return? So I'll wait for my binos to work, and still didn't spot him, so I'm gonna have to do something a little bit more crazy. Spot him there, but obviously I'm way out in the open, so I'm not going to stop now. I'm just going to keep moving because the enemy are bound to be lining me up. So keep ducking and diving. Spot this M3 Stuart out in the open. Very hard to make a shot with this HE howitzer for mobile targets, so I'm not going to be able to hit him. So turn around, probably off the spotting radar by now. So I'm going to try and sneak up, see what that KV-1S is getting up to. So there he is. He's got spotted by someone, I'm not sure by whom. I push up, put a shot into the KV-1S, pull back, use the Sherman's gun depression. There's an M3 Stuart coming up the hill as well. Slide back to the cover of the rocks. KV-1S takes a shot by artillery, leaving him a one shot, which allows me to take him out. Again, back up to the rocks to get a bit of cover from the artillery. Still want to keep moving. The Bishop has an amazing sort of gun arc. He can probably still hit me, and I'll leave my rear exposed to that M5 Stuart, who puts 3 or 4 good shots into my rear. Still keep moving, and before I can finish him off, the M5 Stuart gets taken out by our artillery, by the birch gun. So I'm up here, probably spotted, probably a good target for artillery. Down to half my hit points. Use the windmill here as cover, just to get off the radar. As you can see from the minimap and the game score, it's 9-9. Most of the enemies seem to be clustered in that position there at C3 and C4. We got our friendly KV-1 pushing into that cap, which is probably not going to end well because he's out in the open and he can't really see anyone. And they can all see him, so they're going to start, just pulverizing him. So I'm going to try and go and, try and help him. Just going to see what I can see from up here. There's that UE-57 there, that tank destroyer at F5. He might spot a few of the enemy hiding on that little hill. Okay, spotted a Valentine moving away in the distance, but then I spot the Bishop, and he's much more of a priority target. Line him up, take him out. There's the Valentine. He gets tracked. Just see the top of his turret. Put one shot in that direction, but he disappears off the radar, so I'm not sure if I've hit him or not. Fire again, and the blind shot takes out the Valentine. Right, from the minimap we can see that PZ S35 heading towards our artillery and our base. The score is now 11-13. The enemy are winning. I've got to make this shot count. It's 522 meters, and with a howitzer, that was an amazing shot. That was really lucky. Okay, score is now 12-13. Enemy have an artillery, a Ram 4 with 4 kills, and a KV-1. Again, I'm just edging out to see if I can spot anyone on that hill. There's a KV-1. He's moving up. He's on 94% health. That's a good shot into him to knock him down a little bit. Pull back, try and reload. I'm not sure if you can see me up here. Fire again and completely miss. And I've been spotted. Oh, hit his tracks for almost negligible damage there. 14 points of damage. That was quite bad. Yeah, I have been spotted. That was slightly better, but I took a shot in the side by the Ram 2. Start backing off. There's still that Sexton, so I've got to start moving now. I have definitely been spotted. Score is 12-13. There's the Sexton. I'm up to 5 kills, but it's just me and a Hetzer who's camping the base against this KV-1. Just trying to get into a position where I can fire at the KV-1 and not get hit. Again, just clip the rear of his tank. Dodge a shot that he sends my way. and keep moving to try and, not get hit by that sexton. Okay, this isn't working well. KV-1's off now off the radar. Don't know what the Ram 2 is. Let's see if I can peer over the edge here and spot the KV-1. No. It's getting quite tense now. There's that KV-1. Oh, just saw that tree going down, so the KV-1's pushed up right to the sort of like foot of the cliff, to the hill, and he's making his way up that way, which means I need to get out of here. I'm down to 114 health, and that KV-1 will probably take me out very quickly, so start moving, start getting to cover. Then I spot the Ram 2, he's up on the hill, and he's got the side of me, put a shot into him, start backing off because he's got an amazing rate of fire. He misses, he hits me, I take him out, and now I've got to move. I'm down to 44 health, and there's a KV-1 coming up. At first I decide to see if I'm going to fight him here. That was the sexton hitting the turret of the Ram 2. He could have killed me right there, but luckily it missed. I decide to go up onto the main part of the hill. There's the KV-1 coming up. Use the corpse of the DW2 as a bit of cover, and I don't really think I can take out that KV-1 before he kills me, so I'm running. And there's the sexton again. My plan is now just to roll down the hill, take out the sexton, and then it's just me and the Hetzer versus the KV-1. If the Hetzer will move out of our base and support me, we might have a chance. We need to get more guns on that KV-1, so I'm charging down the hill as fast as I can. Obviously I don't know how fast the KV-1 is and what he's up to, so I don't really want to get shot on the rear. As I'm sort of like rolling down this hillside, come across the sexton, who puts a shot into my side. I'm now down to 19 points of damage. Managed to get a snapshot into the sexton, and then keep moving. I don't know where the KV-1 is. He might be rolling down the hill as well, so I want to, just try and keep as much distance between me and him as possible. Score is now 14-13. I'm up to 7 kills. Hetzer is still in the base. Not sure if he's a bot or if he's, if he's a really unexperienced player. You just never know these things. So keep moving. My plan is to maybe go to H1. If the KV-1 is still coming in this direction, I might be able to use the sort of depression there just to show my turret armor and get some, a couple of shots off. That's my plan. But as I'm rolling towards that location, the end of battle siren sounds. So we've got 2 minutes left, and there's no time for me to sort of hide in the corner and wait for the KV-1. We've got to start camping. So the Hetzer has finally started moving. He looks like he's coming across the field. So what I was trying to do here is to basically push the wreck of this KV-1 forwards so I could sort of hide behind him and still cap, but because of that Panzer 1C in front of him, there's no way I'm going to be able to shift both those tanks forward. So I sort of edge, as far into the cap circle as I can, and still, oh, there's a KV-1. Saw the tree going down again, and he's coming up. He's on 42% health. Line up a shot and completely miss. Take out a small wooden. That's one of the problems with HE. I mean, it won't shoot through things, so if there's any obstacles in the way, your shot will get blocked. There's a KV-1. I'm taking snapshots, which are highly inaccurate. As you can see, it is the howitzer gun. So yeah, we're down to a minute. Managed to ping a shot there from the KV-1. That was very lucky. Ping another shot. He's hitting my turret, which he can't pen. But I'm having, I'm down to 19 hit points. I can't make any mistakes. Get a good shot into the KV-1 there, reducing him down to 23%. Hetzer's coming up, but just unbelievably slowly. I'm not sure what he's doing. Come on, Hetzer, come on, help me out. And now I'm just trying to trying to fire a shot without getting hit. That was a shot that wins the game. That was an amazingly lucky shot. Manages to clear the wreck and hit him, and he goes side on, and I finish him off with 11 seconds left on the clock for a 8-kill finish. So that was an ace tanker game in the Sherman III. Also managed to get Radley Walters, high caliber, top gun, and Lucky or Spartan, I think. Did 2,000 points of damage, and yeah, that was probably the best game I've ever played.